Example 1, part 2, expand fully, 2x minus 3y to the power of 4. So again, we're going to use our binomial expansion formula from the formula book. So we're going to let x equal to 2x, y equal to minus 3y, and n is equal to 4. So we're going to sub into the formula. So we've n choose 0 times x to the power of n. So that's 4 choose 0 times 2x to the power of 4. Then we have n choose 1 times x to the power of n minus 1 times y. Which is going to be 4 choose 1 times 2x to the power of 4 minus 1 times minus 3y. Plus n choose 2 times x to the power of n minus 2 times y squared. Which is 4 choose 2 times 2x to the power of 4 minus 2 times minus 3y to the power of 2. Next we have 4 choose 3 times 2x to the power of 4 minus 3 times minus 3y to the power of 3. And finally 4 choose 4 times 2x to the power of 4 minus 4 times minus 3y to the power of 4. So we always finish on n choose n. So we always finish, in this case we're finishing on 4 choose 4. So notice the pattern. So we have 4 choose 0, 4 choose 1, 4 choose 2, 4 choose 3, 4 choose 4. Then in terms of the x, we have 2x to the power of 4, 2x to the power of 4 minus 1, 2x to the power of 4 minus 2, 2x to the power of 4 minus 3, 2x to the power of 4 minus 4. And then in terms of the y, so we don't have a y term in the first term, but then we have minus 3y squared, minus 3y cubed, and minus 3y to the power of 4. So next we simplify. So 4 choose 0 is 1. If you can just stick that into the calculator. And 2x to the power of 4 just stays as 2x to the power of 4. We'll work that out in a minute. Then 4 choose 1 is 4. Then 2x to the power of 4 minus 1 is 2x to the power of 3. And that's stuck on to minus 3y. So next we have 4 choose 2, which gives us 6. Then 2x to the power of 4 minus 2 is going to be 2x to the power of 2. And then we bring down the minus 3y to the power of 2. Next we have 4 choose 3, which is 4. And then 2x to the power of 4 minus 3 is 2x to the power of 1. And we bring down the minus 3y to the power of 3. And finally 4 choose 4 is 1. 2x to the power of 4 minus 4 is 2x to the power of 0, which will ultimately give us 1 because anything to the power of 0 is 1. And then we have minus 3y to the power of 4. We just bring that down. So I've just moved everything from the previous step. So everything at the bottom here, I've just moved up because I was running out of space. So then 1 times 2x to the power of 4 is going to be just 2x to the power of 4 because 1 times anything is itself. And then 2x raised to the power of 4 is going to be 16x to the power of 4. Because 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 is 16. And x by x by x by x is x to the power of 4. Then we have 4 times 2x to the power of 3 multiplied by minus 3y. So the 2x to the power of 3 is going to be 2 by 2 by 2, which is 8. So 4 by 8 times minus 3 is minus 96. And then we get x cubed and we stick on the y. Then we have 6 times 2x raised to the power of 2. So this will be 4x squared. So 6 times 4 times minus 3 is going to be, and minus 3 is raised to the power of 2. So it's minus 3 by minus 3. So 6 by 4 by 9 is going to be 216. And then we're going to have x squared, y squared stuck on. Then we have 4 times 2x to the power of 1 times minus 3y to the power of 3. So 2x to the power of 1 is just 2x. And minus 3y times minus 3y times minus 3y. A minus by minus is a plus, and a plus by minus is a minus. And 3 by 3 is 9. By 3 is 27. So it's 4 by 2 by minus 27, which gives us minus 216. And then it's x to the power of 1, which is just x, stuck onto the y cubed. And finally, we have 1 times 2x to the power of 0 times minus 3y to the power of 4. So the 2x to the power of 0 is just 1, so it's 1 times 1, which is 1. And that's all multiplied by minus 3y to the power of 4. So minus 3y to the power of 4 is minus 3y by minus 3y by minus 3y by minus 3y, which gives us plus 81y to the power of 4. So this is our answer. So let's have a look at the pattern. So we have 16x to the power of 4 minus 96x to the power of 3 y to the power of 1, or just y, plus 216x squared y squared plus minus 216xy cubed plus 81y to the power of 4. So notice that the question started off with the power of 4 and that all our powers add up to 4. So we have 4 there. And then y on its own is really y to the power of 1. So 3 plus 1 makes 4. Then 2 plus 2 makes 4. And then x on its own is really x to the power of 1. So 1 plus 3 makes 4. And then we have y to the power of 4 at the end as well. Then in terms of the x's, we see we have x to the power of 4, x to the power of 3, x to the power of 2, x to the power of 1, and then no x at the end. And then in terms of the y's, we have no y, but then we have y to the power of 1, y to the power of 2, y to the power of 3, and y to the power of 4. Example 2, part 1, find the first 3 terms of the expansion, 1 minus 5y to the power of 8. So again, we use this formula from the formula book. So we have 1 minus 5y to the power of 8. So x equal to 1, y is equal to minus 5y, and n is equal to 8. Subbing into the formula, we have n choose 0 times x to the power of n. So we get 8 choose 0 times 1 to the power of 8. So the x is 1 and the n's are 8. So subbing in to n choose 1 times x to the power of n minus 1 times y, we get 8 choose 1 times 1 to the power of 8 minus 1 times minus 5y. Then n choose 2 times x to the power of n minus 2 times y to the power of 2 gives us 8 choose 2 times 1 to the power of 8 minus 2 times minus 5y to the power of 2. So we only need 3 terms, so we don't need to go any further. So then 8 choose 0 is 1, and 1 to the power of 8 is 1, and 1 times 1 is just 1. Then 8 choose 1 is 8, and then 1 to the power of 8 minus 1 is 1 to the power of 7, which is just 1, and 8 times 1 is just 8. And then minus 5y, we just bring that down by brackets. Then 8 choose 2 is going to be 28, and then 1 to the power of 8 minus 2 is going to be 1 to the power of 6, which is just 1. So 28 times 1 will just be 28. And then minus 5y to be squared. So minus 5 by minus 5 is positive 25, and y times y is y squared. So then we simplify again. So I've just wrote that down again, that those 3 terms. So we bring down the 1, and then 8 times minus 5y is minus 40y. And then 28 times 25y squared is 700y squared. Now notice I've wrote plus ... at the end. We were asked to find the first 3 terms of the expansion, and we found them. So it's 1 minus 40y and plus 700y squared. But this expansion is up as far as the power of 8. So it's actually not finished. We've just found the first 3 terms. So that's why we finish it off with ... Part 2, find the 4th term of the expansion, 3a plus b to the power of 7. So what we could do is what we did in part 1 is find the first 4 terms, and then we'll have the 4th one. But there is a shorter way to do this. So we say x equal to 3a, y is equal to b, and n is equal to 7. For the 4th term, we're going to let r equal to 3, since r is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, ... So r always starts with 0, so the 4th term will be 3. So if you want to find the 4th term, you let r equal 3. If you wanted to find the 10th term, you would let r equal to 9. If you wanted to find the 6th term, you'd let r equal to 5, and so on. So it's always 1 less than what you're looking for. So we're going to sub into this part of our formula, n choose r times x to the power of n minus r times y to the power of r. The n is 7, so we have 7 on top. The r we decided to be 3, so it's 7 choose 3. The x is 3a, So it's 3a there. N minus or, well, it's going to be 7 minus 3. So it's to the power of 7 minus 3. And then the y is b. And to the power of or, we let or be 3. So it's to the power of 3. So we've 7 choose 3 times 3a to the power of 7 minus 3 times b to the power of 3. 7 choose 3 is 35. And then 3a to the power of 7 minus 3 is going to be 3a to the power of 4. And b to the power of 3 is just b cubed. And then we'll bring everything over except we're going to change 3a to the power of 4 to be 81a to the power of 4. Because 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 is 81. And a by a by a by a is a to the power of 4. And then 35 times 81 is 2,385. And we stick on the a to the power of 4 and the b to the power of 3. So we get 2,835, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 3. And this is the fourth term of the expansion, 3a plus b to the power of 7.